You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With MastarMedia's final episode in the Anime War series, Anime War Episode 13, looming over the horizon, many fans seem to be begging the question following the introduction of Ultra Instinct Archon within Anime War on how exactly things plan on getting done if Archon is now able to tap into Ultra Instinct himself, in further having to rival the Omni King's true form, and now with the introduction of Omni Super Saiyan Gogeta, the final battle involving said characters, which happen to include Archon, the Omni King, and Gogeta, is going to literally put everything on the line just for the namesake of survival. And with Mastar planning on going all out with the final battle, the question is, could he do more than what's being revealed to us right now? As on today's video, we are going to be further analyzing, dissecting, and breaking down the events of Gogeta's battle against Archon with the assistance of the Omni King and much more, as by the end of this video, I also have a surprise for each and every single one of you, as well as MastarMedia, on what I have personally planned following the events of Anime War Episode 13. As once more, before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things anime and Dragon Ball related, along with Anime War and many other things, then don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, as well as slapping that like button down below and giving this video a big thumbs up if you guys are stoked, ready, and excited for Anime War Episode 12, and if of course you guys do want to see more Anime War content in the foreseeable future, not just from MastarMedia but from also myself as well, then be sure to go on ahead and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Now this is it, Anime War Episode 13 is going to be the final episode within Anime War, and it's going to signify the end of everything, the end of the evil Omni King, the end of the Omni King's true form, the end of seeing Omni Super Saiyan Gogeta. But the question is, how exactly does MastarMedia plan on getting this done by the very end and giving us one of the absolute greatest battles that we've ever seen be produced by MastarMedia? As of course I do already know the end of the episode, as Mastar went along to not only show me but also tell me his ideas on what he plans on doing, but without giving too much away, I also feel as if there should be more included to give that narrative off that Archon is simply this seemingly unstoppable being that not even the Omni King and Gogeta can destroy by themselves. Now, considering Archon's increase in power, stacked on top of him actually using Master the Ultra Instinct, you would only assume that Archon at this point is simply stronger than Gogeta, stronger than the Omni King, but in fact it turns out that even with Ultra Instinct, Archon still isn't as strong as the Omni King's true Omni form, as of course confirmed by MastarMedia.
Is there any character in fiction that can beat true form Omni King? No, he's obviously, he's the omnipotent being. Even Gogeta and Archon aren't really as strong as him. Like, they're very, very close. Like, they're pretty much on par with him. But he's the creator of everything. Like, he's the first being in the entire multiverse. So it doesn't really make too much sense for anyone to just be stronger than him, considering he's the creator of everything. But they're very, 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 very close to his power through their sources that they've gained. Archon through the 5-way fusion after siphoning Omni God power, Goku and Vegeta through having, the highest Saiyan forms, the highest God forms there ever could be, and they're going to fuse in the next episode, so they're very, very close as well. But no, there's nobody that can beat him really at this point.
So with Mastar having to confirm that true form Omni King is the absolute strongest, then why exactly is Gogeta going to be included in this episode? As I do believe that going forward, in order for Archon to gain the upper hand on the Omni King and even Gogeta himself, I do believe that at some point what Archon needs to end up doing is siphoning the God energy from Gogeta within himself, and thus becoming even stronger than not only Gogeta, but also true form Omni King King himself. Let's not forget, the only reason why Archon is as strong as he is, as according to Mastar, is due to the fact that number one, him and his cronies were siphoning off God energy ever since the beginning, and number two, a 5-way fusion, you can only imagine the multiplying level behind that in not only fusing one individual with another, but one mixed in with 4 other beings. So with that being said, I do think that going forward, Omni Gogeta is going to have the upper hand on perhaps Ultra Instinct Archon, even though it's really unknown at this point if Gogeta himself also possesses Ultra Instinct. But if in fact he doesn't, then what I do think that Mastar needs to do going forward is allow Gogeta to actually have the upper hand on Archon, but then have Archon siphon off the energy from Gogeta, and thus allowing himself to become even stronger than before, and allowing Gogeta then to come up with a different method in order to further put Archon down. And this also begs the question if MastarMedia actually plans on having Gogeta fuse with somebody, or having Gogeta unleash a massive final Kamehameha, Big Bang Kamehameha, a multiversal spirit bomb, possibly fusing with Zeno, or if anything, have Zeno fully wipe away Archon with some sort of a technique or ability. As of right now, the possibilities do seem limitless, but the one factor that so many people keep questioning in this is what about everyone else? Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Trunks, God Piccolo, Naruto, Saitama, what are these characters going to be doing on the sidelines? Beerus, and all the other characters within that existing universe, are they somehow going to be involved? Are we going to see a tear within the dimensions themselves and having other characters step in? And the fact that what I do believe needs to happen going forward is have Mastar set up a multiversal event to where everyone gets involved, because if Archon is supposed to be this entity that's threatening the very fabric of existence itself, then why not have as many anime characters and figures step in, even though they're very insignificant when it comes to Archon and power, actually make a difference by lending their energy or doing something along the lines of a distraction to actually get Archon's attention long enough for there to be a monumentous event to where it overcomes Archon by the very end. Now, in the beginning of Anime War Episode 13, we do understand that there will be an Ultra Instinct versus Ultra Instinct battle, as of course Mastar has stated that the Omni King is going to fight Archon right from the start.
And I really did want to do an Ultra Instinct versus Ultra Instinct battle in Anime War, because I don't know if we're ever even going to get that in Dragon Ball Super. So that's when I was telling you guys there will be some Ultra Instinct in the final episode. It's going to be these two guys going at it. So most of the battle between these two is going to be an Ultra Instinct versus Ultra Instinct fight in episode 13, and that's actually going to take off in the very beginning of the episode, which will be very, very exciting. Episode 13 is going to take off with a bang. It's just insane action, and that's going to be great.
Now, with that being said, a lot of people are going to also put into question if Gogeta could actually tap into Mastered Ultra Instinct himself, and to that, I'm not entirely too sure, but if you guys believe that A, Gogeta should be the one to finish off Archon, or perhaps B, have the Omni King do it, or have another concept be introduced to where Goku does it by himself, Vegeta does it by himself, there is a new fusion created perhaps after, if, of course, Gogeta ends up defusing based on the timer itself, or if Archon's MUI just simply burns out, anything can happen, but what I do think needs to happen by the end is have the Omni King and Gogeta work together in some sort of a synchronized way in creating this massive attack, whether that be a Spirit Bomb, a Kamehameha, a Omni Kamehameha, or something of that sort, to where it requires the energy of legitimately everybody in order to be put into this one singular attack to where Archon can't siphon it and Archon cannot possibly survive it. In my opinion, I also think that Mastar needs to introduce the concept of the other gods of destruction, because if the Grand Priest is supposed to be the one holding the entirety of the multiverse together, then what about the other angels? What about the other destroyers? Can you imagine if all of the gods of destruction, all 12 of them, came together and fused into one being? Or even the other remaining 11 angels, if they came together, can you imagine the power of what it would actually be like to see every single one of these angels combine into one, or maybe mixing in the angels and the gods? I mean, there are so many possibilities in introducing so many unique concepts and ideas, and we've seen this be done in my Anime War Episode 12 manga, to where in that manga manga we saw how Jiren, Frieza, Hit, Kefla, so many other characters actually stepped in and got involved in combining their attacks into one, in having the Omni King use a technique called reverse evolution, to where he not only caused Archon to momentarily have all of his siphoning removed and all of his power limited, and then creating an opening for everyone to step in and thus destroying Archon with one massive attack, but I also feel like Mastar needs to include, because if anime were supposed to be fan service, then have Soren, have Naruto, have Piccolo, have Gohan, have Jiren, have Frieza, have Kefla, have Gogeta, have everybody come together in creating this one singular attack to where it completely and utterly obliterates Archon to its very core. And even though the way Mastar had interpreted this battle in being God versus God, I still feel like the other characters could do something by lending their energy or creating somewhat of a distraction or doing something of the sorts to buy someone like Gogeta or even the Omni King time in further allowing them to progress forward in their plans of stopping him. But this also begs the question as to how strong Archon is with Ultra Instinct now, and if Gogeta is somehow able to tap into that himself, because then if we do end up seeing somewhat of a mastered Ultra Instinct Omni Super Saiyan Gogeta, then that in and of itself should not be any problem for Gogeta in thus handling Archon by himself, but that's neither here or there. But going forward, I am working on an anime war continuation for the manga in introducing a different concept for Mastar and the fans, in kind of letting people into a different perspective as to what things could look like after Anime War Episode 13. And what you guys are looking at right now is a small sneak peek of what's to come, which is of course starring Omni Super Saiyan Goku and Omni Super Saiyan Vegeta, and through this I'm going to incorporate a very different concept idea of what's going to happen in this upcoming manga. I'm not going to reveal any of the additional details for this, but if of course you guys are excited for it and cannot wait for it, then I do encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications, as well as giving this video a big fat thumbs up if of course you guys are excited for this, because this upcoming manga chapter is going to feature something very different that hopefully Mastar will adapt in the form of an animation way down the line. But what I think is really cool about this is seeing a different perspective of things to come, so you guys can expect to find that on the channel in the next couple of weeks, so be on the lookout for that. But once more, the only way this manga is going to be put out there is if you guys want to see that. So if you guys want to see the continuation of Anime War through the form of a manga or a manga-like series, then I need you guys to slap a like on this video and drop your thoughts in the comment section below on some concept ideas that you guys think would be very pragmatic for the overall series itself, as I do believe that once Anime War Episode 13 ends, there is somewhat of a window for Mastar to possibly end this on a cliffhanger, or if Mastar decides to fully obliterate Archon, then that's all she wrote with the character. But I do strongly feel like there needs to be something on a biblical type of level that needs to be introduced to wipe away Archon for good, because with the character itself introducing this very high level of power, it's kind of hard to believe that anyone else like Gogeta in his current state right now could even be remotely enough to handle someone like Mastered Ultra Instinct Archon. But even then, I also think it would be a wacky idea for MastarMedia to include non-canon characters perhaps in the show, perhaps Raikon or Zycor, characters of that nature, just because I think that it would be wacky. And with Anime War presenting this concept idea of fan service, then what better way to do that with? But the possibilities for Anime War is literally limitless, and I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below on A, how Mastar should end this, and B, who should be the one to defeat Archon? Should it be the Omni King? Should it be Gogeta? Should it be a new Mega Fusion? Should it be Goku by himself? Vegeta by himself? Somebody different? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, thank you all so much for watching, guys, once more. If, of course, you guys are new to the channel and love Anime War and just anime as a whole, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, guys, and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single upload. Tune back in for the next video. Thank you all so much for your time, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.